I'm Matt with eTrailer. Today we're going to be talking about WeatherTech Auto Floor Mats and our 2022 Renegade RV Vienna. Now let's take a closer look at them. And if you look at the front side of these, you're going to notice we have two different sections. And those are going to be for two different types of grips. And I'll talk about that more when they're in there. But on the back side, what I really like about these ones is they're going to have these nibs on the bottom, and those nibs are going to grab on to the bottom of your vehicle and keep them in place so you don't have to worry about them sliding around. But let's take a look at how easy these are to install. So they're both going to be a very similar process, putting in here, just lining up with the grooves and contours of your RV and setting it down. And the driver's side is going to be a very similar process, only it's going to have nibs on the bottom that are going to grab onto it and also help keep it in place. Now we're going to have a fairly decent fit for how it sits in here. I do have a couple complaints though. As for this ramp portion, we're going to leave out this gap here. So there's still going to be those areas where this isn't going to be able to catch anything and debris can fall into these cracks. And even on the sides, it's not covering everything that it could. Another area that's not going to get a lot of coverage is going to be this center portion here. So if you're crossing over a lot or worried that any debris is going to fall in this area, that could be a concern for you. And another thing too is these walls we have on the side here aren't going to be very high, maybe about a ½ inch high at the most. So if you do have a lot of buildup over time, keep that in mind. And now taking a closer look at the inside of it, we're going to have two different tread areas. This portion above is going to be for keeping your feet up here so they don't slide down. And this portion at the bottom is going to have a lot of raised channels. And that's going to be for if any of that debris falls off your boots or shoes, it can get trapped in here and won't get back onto your boots or shoes. Now overall, I think these are going to be an okay option for the Vienna today. My real complaint about it is that it doesn't cover all the spaces beneath here. And that's something to really think about, especially if this is going to be something that you're living in. You don't want to track in all that mud and debris. What I do like about them, though, is this material being this more kind of softer rubber, and it's going to give you more traction. So if you're looking for something with more traction, this is going to be a great option for you. But if you're looking for more coverage, WeatherTech makes another option. It's going to be more of a tougher rubber material and plastic, only it's going to have full coverage underneath here. But if you like this one for the ability to have more traction, then I think it's going to be the best bet for you. And that's just a look at our WeatherTech front auto floor mats and our 2022 Renegade RV Vienna.